Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, where today we are going to actually explore Agniratha. So let's get exploring. And also let's grab this again because hey, it's a yellow ether gear. We have got a whole heck of a lot of Mechon to kill here. So, yeah, I hope you're ready to watch Mechon get killed. So let's go ahead and use that. Okay, didn't manage to pull the extras, that's fine. Don't know why these units are Eager and Realm, but they are. Really? My first discharge in a while? Killed my burst?
Now you shall witness our power. Psychics, try hard. Don't hold back. Now is the time to unleash a chain attack. Time to show our true power. Steel strike.
And get those guys chilled. Might as well bring this guy into this fight. Good use of Soaring Tempest there, Dunban. Nice to see him actually use it. And get some more chill going. And let's get another poison out. Alright. Just 2 chests, though. Also, wow, look at all those collectibles just against the wall there. Ooh, we're gonna need those blue light amps. I forget how many, but it's more than I want it to be. I remember basically shooting myself in the foot by having given them all to Shulk with other characters to raise his affinity with them on my last file, and then discovered later that I actually needed to keep them. Did I just see that someone learned something? Did someone learn something? Wasn't Melia. Does Ricky even have anything left to learn? Does anyone have anything left to learn? Maybe it was a... No, it wasn't a skill because it was not lit up. Oh well. Maybe I was not paying enough attention. That seems likely. There's 2 enemies here. I should have doubled the poison. I keep on missing out on that. It looks like it doesn't really matter much anyway because that guy's almost dead. So poisoning it wouldn't have really accomplished much. Ricky, are you serious? Pulling a face down from upstairs, are we? Though I guess it doesn't want to come all the way down here. Makes sense. We did find a new staff. Did we find a good one, though? Clearly not. There's no reason for us to sacrifice Melia's damage for the ability to hit Machina with melee attacks. Did I say hit Machina? It hit Mechon with melee attacks. Because, yeah, she doesn't really do the whole melee attacking thing under ideal circumstances. Except with Spear Break and Starlight Kick. This thing's got too much HP. Well, it's gonna go down. And then we go up here and press this button. That's 1 of 4. What did Melia learn? Neat. That's actually pretty good. And that is worthless for her. Hooray! Useful Charla, though. And depending on what you're doing with her, it can be useful for Fiora. Oh, hello. And can I get both of them with this? I can, good. So do we actually need to kill Dread units, or do we just need their parts? That's what we are going to find out shortly. Okay, we actually need to kill Dread units.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
And there is a Mechon type we haven't seen yet. Exterminator, huh?
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Don't hold back.
You're dead challenge hereupon. Summon attack.
So let's see how this thing works. Got a very small poison on it. That's unfortunate. Can we knock it over? Yep. Topple Spike, though. Kind of painful. 720 per hit. Apparently 1200 sometimes.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Everyone do good.
And if we come down here, that goes back into there, and this goes elsewhere. Handful Dread units.
Psychics, try hard. Don't hold back. I'm with that man.
Ricky full of everybody. Time to unleash a chain attack.
And this guy looks like he won't be targeted by other people for a bit, so he gets the poison. pressed the button too early. Alright, that Mind Blast was about as strong as we could have hoped for.
This is the last one.
He's so cuddly I could almost cuddle him to death.
Ricky may well be the softest of all Noppon.
Ricky suddenly feel afraid.
Alright, so we need to kill you. And your friends as well.
Prepare yourselves.
Also, wow, one of these units is a UM. Didn't expect to see a UM of these.
Manifest yourselves.
Okay, so if we do this and then this while we've already got poison summoned, we should still be able to do a strong one before the ether defense down goes away. Yeah, okay. Nah, don't be dazed, Ricky. And let's just make sure this thing goes down. Sure, it's got a strong poison on it that'll already do the job pretty well. But it doesn't hurt to make sure the UM is gone before the non-UM. So what about this thing as a cycle? I guess that little barrel in its back?
Building within me.
Electric Dustbuster.
Ricky!
Magnificent attack.
Inspiring. I shall do my best too.
Get up on very cool.
Ooh, Machina Staff 3 might be good. It is not. Also, D-pad, please behave. Switch Pro Controller D-pads are not amazing. It's a shame, because Nintendo used to do really, really good D-pads. But this one, just not so much. Yeah, we are not equipping that. No way. Not even if it was 3 slots. Kind of interesting we don't have to check out this Telethia corpse, but whatever. Oh hey, it's another one of the towers that we need to go up.
Now you shall witness our power.
You dare challenge hereupon?
Make it a swift victory.
Let's actually hold off on the ice for just a moment here.
Now is the time to unleash a chain attack.
Because if we can get it during burst, then that'll be better for getting rid of this group. And we can do a burst end, get all that ether defense down, and then a burst ice. And since we're still in burst, we can summon another bolt because we actually want to have it for damage, and then summon copy, and then Mind Blast to finish it, I guess.
Witness my power.
Inspirational.
Oh, we've got the attention of the mass-produced face, have we? Well, as long as it's willing to just sit up there instead of trying to come down here. Nope. Figured it would drop aggro at some point. Yeah, these tiers are just close enough together that things like Burst End can hit things on the next tier up. Dang it. Come on. Gotta get it right. That's better.
Try hard.
Don't hold back.
Everyone, prepare for a chain attack.
Ricky loves chain attack.
Ether is flowing through me.
Let's go ahead and do that before the Burst End. No, we didn't get ether down to begin with, so guess it doesn't really matter so much. Poison ticking for 4K. Not bad. So this guy's definitely going to drop aggro before it gets down here. Right? Wrong? Okay. Well, that's fine. It actually saves us the time of needing to go up there and say hello to it. Oh no, it's gonna do a thing. I bet it'll die first. What do you know?
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
And then up top, press the button. That's 2. Also, as you may have noticed by now, this place is a semi-convoluted tangle of paths that go all over the place. And we're going to need to go down most of them. And what, pray tell, is hiding back here? A path up. To a collectible we need. Hooray.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Don't hold back.
Psychics, try hard.
Ancient spirit of ice to me. I am prepared. It's flowing through me.
Dance with me.
Hold my power.
You know, I would expect that the Ether Chaff ability would raise its Ether defense, but no, it lowers ours.
Manifest yourself.
Oh. We got a UM. Makes me kind of wish I hadn't just used my big poison on the non-UM thing. Oh, hello. Really? I don't like when things just come from behind and murder Melia.
Ricky,
Oh.
witness my true power.
Well, let's knock this thing down so we can actually move around.
Summon.
Yeah, let's just summon everything.
Manifest yourself.
Oh, this defensive shame has stolen our lock. Oh, okay. Melia's dead again. Because these things have a circle AoE.
The fight has only just begun.
I apologize for being an inconvenience.
Alright, let's just back Melia up. Hopefully this will help keep her alive when they decide to do their circle AoEs. Yeah, see? She stayed alive because she wasn't in it. And now let's just give some ice to all these jerks. And now we can get some poison in here. And actually on the intended target. And we'll poison a Grand as well because I don't like them. So much damage over time going on right now. Time to... Well, I guess not time to add some more. I picked the exact wrong time to walk in. Anyone want to pick me up? Anyone? No? Okay. Yeah, considering Ricky has 3 damage over time effects and Melia has 2, yeah, we're going to see a lot of damage over time ticks. Alright, let's get a strong poison on this jerk.
Fighting spirit is mine.
And a strong poison on this jerk. And some strong ice on everyone.
Roaring thunder! Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself. I'll never get this.
Also, at this point, you can clearly see that as long as your group is decently geared and not crazy underleveled, Charla is absolutely not necessary. It's unfortunate. Like, this game is very clearly based on some MMO designs in terms of its design for, like, Charla's the healer, we've got tanks, we've got people who just do damage. And yet, Charla is not necessary for most things, especially later in the game. Like, early in the game, she can let you get away with not being as geared. But later in the game, she becomes an actual hindrance rather than a help. Because you could just have someone who does way more damage in that same party slot. And if you don't need the healing, which once your agility's high enough, you absolutely do not, then yeah, you just don't need Charla. And this will be a landmark. It's useful to have. We're going to need to come here later. We got some skills, right? No, but these two became better friends. Oh, hello. No quest for you, huh? So, let's go ahead and try and pull him away from his buddies.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
I think these guys have a cone AoE that I don't want.
Now is the time to unleash a chain attack. Succumb to the power of Earth. How can you
So, we've got a chain attack ready. If we get a chain link, this thing is going to melt.
Ricky?
Ooh.
Against the odds.
We take Blossom Dance.
Fight. Blossom dance.
Come on, chain link. Excellent. So now we can do a ×4 poison.
There's more to come.
So you'll note that was 58-28 damage. Melia's got plus 100% poison damage.
Give it to me.
Wow, we're still getting another one, huh? Should have saved Blossom Dance. Oh well.
Gale slash.
Leave it to me. There's more to come. Leave it to Hero Pond.
Yeah, let's get a nice chill as well. Why not? So yeah, just watch this thing's HP go away.
Was that a little too much? How can this be?
Yep. Every 2 seconds, just a big old chunk leaves. Oh, it's got a friend. Oh, it's got 2 friends.
My thanks. Summon.
Yeah. That is the true power of using Melia in chain attacks. Ricky is also like a lesser version of her, because you'll note his ×5 poison did about the same amount of damage as her ×4 did. Though he's only got plus 40% poison damage, whereas Melia has plus 100%. So she was doing double the initial damage with her damage over time effect from it. Yeah, doing 16k per tick every 2 seconds is crazy good.
Ice to me.
And we can just make that better. Like, there's a lot of points where if you get it good enough, you can set it up on an enemy with a chain attack and then just put your weapons away and watch the enemy melt. It's amusing, and I love doing it. You can even do it to the game's final boss, which is kind of amusing.
Make it a swift victory.
Yeah, we've got enough enemies here to want a big ice. I don't like your unit type, but join combat now rather than later, please. Alrighty. So now let's go for the Grand because I hate them. I don't like things that have cones. Or really any kind of AoE. Cones are just the most common one that's annoying. Circles also suck a lot. Lines, I can live with lines. Though lines are also the rarest kind of AoE, it's odd.
But we mustn't be careless. Not bad, not bad.
So those drones might be good for Fiora. Let's actually just take a look. What do they have? Gun drones 2. Is gun drones even good? I know sword drones is the best, so I'm going to go ahead and not care for now. And let's go ahead and make our way to this ether gear before we hop down for the collectibles. Oh, fine. We'll fight this shame too. And on the floor with you.
Let's press on.
Oh, this doesn't go to the ether gear. We gotta jump down here. And then jump across. Except we failed. Well, Ricky didn't. That's fine. We can actually just jump down from up here. That's the... yes. Yes, we can. That is the easier way to get to it. And there's a ramp that leads down to a tower. We should actually go for that, because that's got a landmark. Or at least it should have a landmark. I'm going to avoid using my large AoEs. Though, this probably counts as one. Yep, definitely hit one of the things below. But, looks like it, yeah, it's not going to come all the way up here. Or at least it shouldn't. Oh, I guess this is the one time where it decides that it's allowed to come all the way up. And so do the little guys, apparently. Guess we're fighting everything. Giving the poison to the face. Let's see if we can topple it before Melia dies. We can. Alright, someone pick Melia back up. Little guys decided that was enough, huh? They only wanted to kill Melia? No, not going to use AoEs. We don't want them to come back. Alright, there we go.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's what Ricky just said. Alright, press that button. That's number 3. Now Now we'll head back on up here so that we can drop down, grab all those collectibles and the quest item. So apparently this is another Telethia that we don't have to investigate, even though it's so big. Actually, it looks like this is several Telethia. And let's actually put stuff in the Collectopedia because we can. Oh, I guess we found the missing trees. All right. Nice teleport there, Dunban. Oh, bye, Dunban. Oh, we gotta kill that one.
Prepare yourselves.
Don't hold back.
Ricky, no like this.
Succumb to the power of Earth. Agreed.
Alright, so we gotta try and do as many summons as we can on this thing. Just to build up a burst for that UM. Because if we can get a burst ready, and be in burst to use poison during chain attack, then it would melt even faster.
He's so cuddly I could almost cuddle him to death.
Ricky may well be the softest of all Nopon.
Ricky suddenly feel afraid.
Wait, is that a respawn? We didn't warp anywhere. Why are there respawns? I guess it doesn't matter that we didn't warp anywhere. Go away, thing.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Don't hold back.
I guess maybe enemies respawn at the same time collectibles do. Because collectibles don't respawn when you warp places, but they do definitely respawn over time. I guess it's not so surprising to learn that enemies also respawn over time. I just usually do a lot more warping, which results in more respawns happening. Because enemies definitely respawn when you warp.
Ricky do better than anyone.
Leave this to me.
Fine day, please.
So we're in burst now, and I don't want to give it up. But if I do this, Melly is going to lose tension because she bounces. It looks like she didn't lose that much. Oh, right, there's a topple spike. And I just threw away my burst.
Succumb to the power of Earth. Roaring thunder. It's a bad battle.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Everyone do good.
Well, we still need something from this guy, so we might as well.
Prepare yourselves.
Leave this to me.
Psychics, try hard.
Summon Earth.
Flash.
Monster.
Manifest yourselves.
Time has come. Prepare for a chain attack.
Ricky loves chain attack.
I feel the ether building within me. It's a bad battle.
Not bad, not bad.
Let's press on.
Oh, good, we got what we needed. I don't want to fight that grand. And yet, it's guarding a collectible. Hang on. Gotta get this right.
Prepare yourselves.
Psychics, try hard.
Leave this to me.
Summon Earth.
So one of the best parts about Melia actually getting most of her damage from damage over time effects now, damage over time does not add to your aggro. Only the initial hit does. Which means it's a lot easier for tanks to keep aggro from her. Provided they actually take it in the first place. Alright, once again we've got a burst ready. This time I'm not going to summon anything else. We're just going to let this thing die to our buddies. So that we can keep our burst ready for that UM right there.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Ricky like fighting easy monsters.
Okay, let's just check out what skill we got. Okay, Ricky's done with this tree. So back over here. Fiora's done with this tree. I do like haste after burst affinity. I really do. Yeah, let's go for that. And we'll look at this. So this thing having a spike just by default could end up being problematic. But let's go ahead and put some ice on to get into burst. See if Topple gets rid of the spike. It does. Do that. Do that. And then... Right, we gotta open with something that can be chained by both of them, so that. Oh, I should have just started with Mind Blast. Oh well. Come on, Link. Excellent. So now we get a nice meaty poison. Didn't crit though. Could have been better. And Ricky will put on his poison as well. And that's the end of that. This time I was justified in using Blossom Dance as early as I did. And thankfully, damage over time effects don't trigger Spike. Oh, bye, Dunban. That's fine. This thing's dead anyway.
Barely a victory at all.
We should reconsider our tactics.
Ricky feels tired.
A party with Shulk, Rhine, and Dunban probably would have taken that down with less risk. I hesitate to say easier because that thing did melt. But with less risk, because they could have just topple locked it. They can topple lock anything. Especially if you get topple plus, or the topple extender thing on Rhine. Yeah. What do we still need these jerks for?
Now you shall witness our power.
Sidekicks, try hard.
Leave this to me. Now, use a chain attack and finish this.
Agreed. Begin. The ether is flowing through me. Succumb to the power of Earth.
Oh, we need those for themselves.
Behold my power. Dumban.
Ricky do better than anyone.
Leave this to me.
Roaring thunder. Vertical. One. Manifest yourself. Only now have you realized our true
Alright, that's that.
Not bad.
But we mustn't be careless.
Wait, what book was that? Oh. Got my hopes up. I like seeing the books. Because the books are good. But they are not all created equal. Okay, that's just those guys. We don't need to bother with killing them there. We'll find more of them. Oh, we need to inspect that Telethia, don't we? Or are we done with Telethia inspection for now? Or, right, we need to inspect that one. And then I believe we'll get a quest to inspect more Telethia. At which point, that Telethia bridge will be a thing. Oh, this isn't a Telethia. Whoops. Don't we need to inspect one over here? Are we done with Telethia? Where are the Telethia? Dios Pillar. Which one's Dios Pillar? Oh. Is this the Dios Pillar one? I think so. Yeah, it is. Alright. Gotta get down there. Except getting down means we gotta get up because there's no bridge. So I guess we gotta get to that pillar first. Well, that's fine. Easy enough. This guy's gonna aggro to us. But, oh, we can't jump off the edge. Oh well. As long as it doesn't kill Melia, there's no issue here. And that's just a fact of life for basically everything. As long as it doesn't kill Melia, there's no issue. Alright, everyone, drop aggro, please. Thank you. Alright. Dunban, please take aggro quickly. Kind of wish he would prioritize using Rising Slash or whatever the big circular AoE he's got is. Because that would help him get aggro on multiple things at once instead of needing to be a bit of a delay on getting aggro. Still too close. Just gonna step over here. No, don't come closer to Melia. Well, if the first hit's gonna kill him. There. I know, Topple Spike. But at least this way it can't combo him to death. At least it takes longer. And it dies, so yeah. Problem solved. Oh, still not dead, huh? Poor Dunban. Dunban, stand up.
Let's press on.
Alright, that's all the Telethia investigated. Which then lets us go pick up another quest to investigate more Telethia. Don't know why they couldn't just let us have them both at once, but they didn't. And we're going to go to the top of this pillar before we go back to grab the quest, because that way we should have all the landmarks.
Now is the time to ether is flowing through me.
And I wish these things didn't have so much HP. Because as is, it feels like a huge waste to not do any more summoning, and I didn't want to do any AoEs because it'll pull in that face. But oh well, we're just going to have to deal with the face. Won't be the first face we've dealt with.
I have become stronger.
Apparently these faces are immune to Arts Seal.
How can this be? Ancient spirit of ice. Succumb to the power of earth. The next one will hit. Ricky doesn't mind. My thanks.
Ricky, don't go stealing people's faces from them during combat. It's rude. It's also kind of awkward that we just pick up blood-stained faces and walk around with them to begin with, but what you gonna do? So, does this mean we have the full map? It does not. We're still missing at least one location. Oh, right. There's the secret area. Duh. So it's impossible for us to have the full map until we've cleared the quests here. Yeah, it would be nice if we had this quest already, considering we've already passed most of these. So one of them should be that one right over there, yep. All right, and with that, we'll go ahead and end this episode. Join us next time when we go back through this place to clear out stuff. See you then, friends.